So, of all the things that piss me off about Donald Trump, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, is his inability to take responsibility for his actions whenever anything doesn't go perfect. My old man, colonel in the Army, from Michigan, very, very tough emotionally, but he always took responsibility for everything. He paid his bills, had the oil changed, literally never got a speeding ticket. And when anything went wrong, he would be the one saying, "This is on me." When you look at presidents in the past, Harry Truman had a sign on his desk that said, "The buck stops here," because he knew he was the guy in charge. After the Bay of Pigs, President John F. Kennedy, which was an absolute failure and was planned before him, took responsibility for the action, said, "This is on me. I gave the yes, and we're going to fix this shit." There was a scandal under Ronald Reagan called the Iran-Contra scandal, where a bunch of his underlings were selling a bunch of missiles to Iran, who was our enemy, still is at the time, and in order to hopefully get some hostages paid and fund revolutionaries in Nicaragua. And Reagan said, "We will never, never trade weapons for hostages." And when he found out that they were, he said, "You know what? I didn't think we were, but we are. We're going to fix it." Leaders take responsibility. And Trump, every time something goes wrong, the stock market goes up, he takes credit for it. Goes down, he blames someone else. When COVID happened and all the testing was going on, he basically said, "Not my fault. No one knew this was coming." Anything that happens that's not on, that he doesn't have to take responsibility for, he blames someone else. And that's a problem. The other thing about him is he refuses to apologize for anything. And when you say you're sorry, it is the ultimate form of taking responsibility for your actions when you screw up, so that you know you can do better, and the folks on your team understand that you fucked up and it's time to get better. And that's super important in sports, but it's super important in life. And Trump just has an inability to say, "I'm sorry." In fact, he told Jimmy Fallon one time, "Well, I'll apologize whenever I screw up." Apparently he thinks he's perfect, because the only time he's come close to apologizing was after that whole shit in 2016 when that tape came out of him admitting sexually assaulting women, and he said, "I'm sorry if anyone's offended," which is a non-apology apology, meant to almost sarcastically say "I'm sorry" but not really mean it. And if you're not willing to do that as a leader, you got problems. It means we're not going to get better. We're not going to improve. And I would encourage everyone out there, don't use this asshole as a role model. Take responsibility for shit. Apologize when you have to. And that's the way we all really get better in life.